Hello, this is Mark Atia. I'm here for my ECE 520 demo. This is going to be parts 1 and 2. So since I haven't actually received my physical board yet, I've ordered 2 of them, but I haven't picked them up yet. I went ahead here, I'm on Walkway for the demo. You can see my hardware set up here. So yeah, this is going to be parts 1 and 2. Part 3 will be a different script because I didn't want to mess this one up. I had enough problems with it. But yeah, I can take you to the part here of the code that got part 1, which is just a simple kind of cycle to go between the green, yellow, and red. As you can see here, I did 5 seconds, 2 seconds, and 5 seconds again respectively. It was pretty simple, this part. It was just following the demo, getting the pins set up, making sure everything was connected properly. Didn't need the button or buzzer for any of this stuff yet, but yeah. And so if I go ahead and click run here, I could see green, yellow. My light kind of messes up there a little bit. I could show it again as it continues the cycle. Back to green. It's an infinite loop. Try to get the yellow a little better. Yellow, and then red. So yeah, that cycle continues with the time as promised. So then going on to part 2 here, which was kind of trying to do interrupts, we had some problems. So we tried to use interrupts, but we couldn't. There were other libraries or header files that we saw that would be useful for this, but we couldn't include them on the website. I don't know why, like it wouldn't let me, or like I had a hard time finding them and being able to add things, because there were other functions that I saw would work, but I couldn't use them. It was a little bit limited. So the interrupt thing wasn't working. I tried with just certain braking in certain areas, and it would not really do what I needed it to do either. So I just kind of went with the polling method and just kind of added conditional statements all in the infinite loop to try to get it to just identify what was going on here. But then the issue I encountered was, I believe what the issue is these sleep functions are basically acting as a block. So while this sleep is happening, even if I press the button, it doesn't interrupt the process. So it kind of works. I could show a little demo here. So the green button doesn't work. When the LED is green and I click, it does not instantly go to yellow. But when I get to the red and I click, if I'm clicking the button, it stays red as it should, and you can see the buzzer does sound. So it goes on with that. So you can kind of see the error, or the, I guess, backlash of trying to use this method and not actually having a real interrupt. Because again, I think what happens is since we get here with the red, we just execute the entire cycle, we can actually get to here through the delay, and it'll stay and it executes this. But since we do the green, I think it's just our sleep functions that are messing up. I tried adding delay before this statement to see if I could just click the button before and get it to recognize this, but it seems to just get stuck. So this is kind of where we had to call it until we got to add more like libraries or get our hardware and actually do this in person. But yeah, this is where we were at for our demo for part 1 and part 2. Part 3 will be a separate video.